What's up, everybody? If you're paying an agency to do SEO for you, or you've tried your hand at SEO yourself, you may have come across the term citations. Today, we're going to talk about what citations are and why they matter when it comes to SEO for your restoration business. So, it's not that complicated. Citations are simply mentions of your business's NAP listed on other websites. No, not the nap like this gentleman's taking. I'm kind of jealous about that. But when I talk about nap, I'm talking about your name, your address, and your phone number of your business. All right. And there's two types of citations. There's structured citations, which are going to be things that you find on your Google business and all your other directory listings that you should be building as part of your SEO strategy. And a structured citation is simply your business's name with the address under it and then the phone number under that. And it has to be 100% consistent across the board. You can't have different suite numbers. You can't have different street names. Anywhere your name, address, and phone number is listed when you're building these structured citations has to be 100% consistent. Now, it used to be that you couldn't abbreviate anymore, and that's not the case. Google's AI has caught up to that. They understand that street and ST is the abbreviation for that. So you don't have to go crazy, but it's always best practice to just be 100% consistent. If you're going to abbreviate across the board on all your different areas that you have these citations built. And the second type of citation, guess what, is an unstructured citation. This would be the mention of your name, address, and phone number in something like an article or a website where it's not necessarily structured in that, name, address, phone number, top to bottom. It's kind of spread across an article. And citations are really important because while they're not a direct effect of your SEO ranking factor, it is a foundational part of any SEO strategy because without it, search engines wouldn't even begin to rank your sites. And actually, your citations, especially Google Business and things like that, if you don't have them, you will not rank in local search. And they do actually affect those maps rankings if you just think about how Google My Business works. If somebody's doing local search and you happen to be in that geolocation and you're doing the work correctly, you will pop up and search for that. But they do not have an effect on your ranking factor. You kind of think about citations like the ante in poker, right? If you're going to play a poker game, you got to pay that ante to play, but that doesn't mean you're going to win the game. It's just a part of the poker game that you have to pay to make sure that you're able to join everybody else at the table. Okay, so to recap, you have to make sure that that name, address, and phone number is consistent. Citation building is a major important part of your digital marketing strategy, but remember, it doesn't affect your rankings per se. And make sure you're building these citations on the website that make sense for your business. Obviously, Google My Business, Yelp, Bing, Foursquare, a lot of the big ones out there in the service-based industry are very important. So that's it today about citations. If you guys have any questions, shoot us a DM. You can make a comment on this video. We'd be happy to touch base with you and walk you through any issues you may be having when it comes to citation building. We'll talk to you soon.